Previously on 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors.
Oh, this side, and I don't want to do this. You know what? Fuck this. Snake, you do it.
Fine. Look over here, and over here, and over here. Whoa! That's my excited face. How did I do?
It's pathetic. Should let me do it.
And now for the finale.
Where's the sweatiest card?
Hey, look, it's unlocked!
Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go.
Alright, let's go! Yeah! We did it! We did it! We did it! Did it! We found the exit.
Found the exit, you did the thing that needed to be done. Da, 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 da.
Door open, they stumbled into the library. The shaking had stopped, but they knew the danger hadn't passed. They ran across the hallway, straight for the entrance. Next to the door was the Uranus key reader. Card reader. Slid the key through, and the door rumbled open. Out of the library and into the hallway they ran. And the hallway was the door, and Junpei reached into his pocket to pull out the key as he ran toward it. The key put into the lock was the Neptune key. Turned it, and
Huzzah!
the lock clicked as when they shoved the door open and poured through it. In front of them was another great metal door. Above it was a metal plaque. Caution, it's me, the incinerator. Your worst enemy.
So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so. There ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Jeremy ran up to it. Pull down, the door should open.
Got it.
As he spoke, he pulled the lever. Somebody better make sure to, I don't know, nobody comes up behind him and slams it shut. The motor in the door groaned as it slowly ground open. There was no time to waste. As soon as the door had opened far enough to admit them, all four dashed through. And suddenly, there before them were the four they had parted from earlier. Ace and Lowe stood in front of the number 9 door. Sam was curled in a ball against the wall of the incinerator, holding his stomach. Ooh.
Aha! Take that, bitch! Power punch from Lotus!
And then there was June. She sat slumped against the wall, exhausted. What had happened? Junpei ran toward June. He skidded to a stop in front of her and knelt down.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Her face was pale and her lips dry. When she spoke, he could barely hear her.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Oh, not this shit again. Shut up.
She mumbled the same words over and over, weakly. She made it feel his heart breaking.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. Feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
We gotta find out why the hell she's keeps fainting all the time.
Shouldn't worry about me.
She was looking towards Santa. Junpei turned to look as well. Santa grimaced, his face contorted in pain. Seven grabbed him by the collar and roared at him. Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hit it somewhere? Despite himself, a grunt of pain escaped Santa's lips as Seven shook him. I don't have it. I got sucker punched. They took the gun. What? Who took it? Oh, fucking balls. It's gonna be fucking Ace again. Ace pointing the gun at Lotus, right? What? Isn't that obvious? I took the gun. I don't know why, but I'm getting this feeling of deja vu.
Ace!
He did indeed have the revolver in his hand.
God, why does it always have to be me? It's always the chick with the jugs, isn't it?
I was pressed against Lotus's temple. He said her pinned to him with the other arm, and she was shaking visibly. Her fiery attitude was gone, replaced by fear. She didn't dare speak. There was a sweat on her forehead, and when her eyes weren't flickering up to the gun, when her eyes weren't flicking up to the gun pressed against her, they seemed to desperately want to say something. Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say, Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. Seven's deep baritone rumble shook the walls. Ace sneered. You have met me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prop pads agnosia, right?
Junpei's voice was casual. Or at least it was trying to be. Wait, when did he figure that out? I didn't even know what that was in this one, right? Because Lotus didn't tell him about it. Another irritating insect. And how do you know that, Junpei couldn't say. He just knew. Another unexplainable mystery.
I don't know. I think I got it from back when I died in the other one. That's from all the cool things. I got telepathy, I guess.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. Behind Ace, Junpei could see the red. It was placed in a small indentation on the wall. Quickly, Ace placed his hand on the scanner. He beeped and he forced Lotus's hand onto it as well. And then at last, he reached into the pocket of his jacket and pulled something out and pressed it against the panel. Number 9. Third asterisk appeared on the red. The thing he'd used for the final verification was the bracelet with the number 9.
Yeah, it's me, bitches.
Belonged to the first man to die. Buddha.
My name's Kubota. Not Moshirige, apparently. Whatever. I'm Moshirige to the end. To the end. Yeah.
I believe I've won this game. His smirk made Junpei's blood boil. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait.
Something about the way he said he had spoken. Did Ace not know who Zero was? Junpei's eyes flicked towards Santa. He hadn't moved since they had entered the room. Santa was still holding his stomach and growing as if in immense pain. Damn, dude, he must have hit you hard.
Right in the penis.
Junpei wasn't sure if it was real pain, but he wasn't sure if it wasn't either. What little does Santa have up his sleeve this time? At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. As just you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Again.
Wait.
Ace, of course, paid no heed to Seven's request and laid hold of the lever on the red. With a sickening sense of finality, he pulled it. Aha! Ace always comes first, bitches. What? What? Why isn't it opening? Lotus tried to take advantage of Ace's confusion and managed to twist herself out of his grasp, but at the last second he grabbed hold of her wrist and he shoved it onto the red. He waved the number 9 over the red and then his own bracelet as well. Motherfucker! He pulled the lever a second time. No! What is this? Why? The digital root should be 9. It has to be 9. Then why isn't it opening? Ace's fury and confusion had overridden all other thoughts. He set down the revolver. It was just below the red. Seven chose that moment to act. He moved it far faster than a man of his bulk should have been able to, and he launched that bulk straight at Ace. Hiya! Oh! Dead. It was over before they knew it. In the blink of an eye, Ace was on the fucking floor. Oh my god! He rolled onto his side, groaning in pain. Hell yeah, bitch! I say 7's a lucky number. Hell yeah! He does a thumbs up, looks over at Junpei. Dude, just kill him already! Lotus ran straight for Junpei. She darted around behind him and stuck her head out, making sure to keep Junpei between herself and Ace.
You be my meat shield again. You're only...
Done, right? I always have to be your meat shield.
Yes, you do. You're my bitch. You belong to me. Phew. That was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it, bitch. Seven stood over Ace, his breathing slow and heavy. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. And then eat him alive.
Whoa, dude, calm down.
For a suspect can't talk, that ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat. 9 years ago? Oh, then you must be... Yeah, you finally figured it out. Dumbass. Ace planted his hands on the floor and shook his head. Junpei walked toward him. He stopped and looked down at Ace with the pity on his face.
Ace, I loved you, man. You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Shido, didn't you?
Wait, Ninja Saki? He appeared at Jun... Oh, that's right, because he didn't know it was him, though. He appeared at Junpei genuinely confused.
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright, well, let's just go through them in order, then. Let's start off with Kubota.
Yeah, that's me again.
You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1.
In the early game, the number 9 was dangerous. Whoever had the number 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. You could add 9 to any number and the digit root wouldn't change. 1 plus doodly doodly, but doodly doodly, and doodly doodly. In other words, the number 9 could do whatever they wanted. Ace wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. Ace also wanted to have the number 9 bracelet himself so they could make use of his power. In fact, he later made use of it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number had been different, Kubota presented a problem for Ace. Kubota had known Ace's past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. Before he told anyone, Ace had to silence him. 4. But last and perhaps most disturbing, Ace had used Kubota as a test. He wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? He convinced Kubota to break the rules so that he might see what happened. Okay, yeah.
That was why you killed Kubota, but he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for a missing part for the red, we ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room.
Oh, hey, Ace, how's it going, buddy?
You must die!
Oh, God!
However, because of your proud bags and nosy, you didn't realize it was Nijisaki. Chiefly because when you met him, he was just like Snake.
He probably didn't want to kill him because he was just like his right-hand man, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I don't know, maybe he didn't give a shit.
That's why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think.
Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. But his presence made you think, Snake is one of my subjects from night. Oh yeah, but if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get his revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him.
It was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waited over the red. Verified your number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel.
Thinking this guy had a bomb in him too. I mean, he had to have had a bomb, and that's why he died, you know. So
then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. Then 81 seconds passed. Poor Nijisaki was dead.
Then you mean to say Snake is still alive? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. And I'm not full of bullet holes this time, thankfully. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you had tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much. Well, I wouldn't blame you. Afe's self-derision was frustrating. But Junpei kept his emotions in check and continued.
Last but not least, let's talk about Miss Mushishida's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. When I took a look at it.
I handed you the pocket watch and you left the room.
Ace had been in charge of the nunnery project. He would of course have known the solution to every puzzle. Oh, so the puzzles are exactly the same then, I see. If they were exactly the same, why the hell didn't... Oh, wait. Well, Snake knew about it. Maybe he didn't go through those doors before. But Clover wasn't there, so she wouldn't have known. It followed that he knew how to get to out of the wheelhouse. All he had to do was place the pocket watch in the indentation of the door to unlock it. With the door open, he was able to enter the captain's quarters. But Shishida was there. Next to him was an axe that They fairly begged Ace to kill Machida with it. He picked up the axe and swung it, burying the blade deep in the other man's chest. Didn't he just like wonder why the hell Machida was there or something? One blow was all it took. I guess he was afraid he would blow his cover, I guess, right? Afterwards, Ace returned to the chart room as though nothing had happened. So he killed him too. God dang, but he didn't mention that before, did he? In the number of people he killed. When he's like, I mentioned this and this one, and I guess the other one, I don't know, I guess they didn't want to reveal that yet too early. There's something I wanted to speak to you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment? No reason not to. Junpei had to follow Ace to the wheelhouse.
I guess that explains what all that screaming was in the other room.
When they reached the wheelhouse, Ace slipped his hand into Junpei's vest. He pulled out a piece of paper, the piece of paper Junpei had used to cheat during the vote. But it wasn't the piece of paper that Ace was after. His true purpose had been to slip the pocket watch into Junpei's pocket. Oh! It wasn't a very good plan. It had far too many flaws, and the wrong word of discovery would have easily toppled it. What had made Ace so desperate? That was the only thing Junpei hadn't been able to figure out.
Machida's murder's the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this. Suddenly, Ace reached down and pulled something out of his pocket. It was a full piece of paper. Junpei took it and opened it. And this is what it said. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. First is to win the nunnery game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. Oh, what? I've prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Aha, that's why that was there. Once you confess everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0. When I woke in that room on D-deck, I found that in my pocket. Oh. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least that was my plan. Fortunately for me, you got to it first. The sleight of hand was the best I could manage on a short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning. Beginning then? Machida, I mean?
Wait, I'm trying to think about it. So yeah, I never did get that. I got the watch back without, the compass back without even thinking about it, that he'd actually borrowed it at one point. Funny, it's like, yeah. Why didn't you just hand it back to him? I'm a little confused by that. So he asked Junpei if he was going to borrow it. Why didn't you say, okay, well, I don't know what to do with it, and just give it back to Junpei after he closed the door, you know? Right? I mean, he had... Yeah. Whatever. Okay, anyway. If you guys understand that better than I do, let me know. I only knew Mr. Shida was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just woken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness. He confessed everything. What energy he had left him... Wait, what energy he had left with him with the truth, and he sagged on his knees. Although he confessed, his sins were not forgiven. Junpei felt revulsion for the pathetic man on the floor near his feet. But in among the revulsion was a hint of pity. After all, Ace had not been the only person who murdered those 3 men. Junpei spoke quietly.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was a little more than a puppet in many ways. Everything I wanted, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled, just like it was dressed like Snake. There was an accident at Captain's quarters. She was delirious on the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. And Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. Quite ashamed of myself, but yes. Yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap and I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating Ace, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nunnery game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Junpei looked over at Santa. As Junpei spoke, he stood up, his legs still shaky. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any... Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki here. He said his face was sad as he spoke. My memory came back, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this is all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nunnery game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you. Heh. Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? His smile was sarcastic and something else. Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nunnery game 9 years ago. I made it out, so did Snake over there. But there's one thing. I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero. What? Oh shit, it is. It is June.
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant. Like a secretary. I'm an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said. All this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nunnery game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nunnery game.
Huh?
To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane. What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw it. It was only 7 furrows. His eyes went as wide as dinner plates, and he spun around toward June. Junpei followed his gaze. She was gone. Where June had been, there was nothing. What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Sam began to mumble to himself, a strange series of words strung together as if his mind wasn't functioning properly. His face was twisted with effort, as though he was struggling with something that he couldn't see. Oh God. He grit his teeth and pressed his hands against the side of his head. Ah, my head. Feels like it's gonna pop. He groaned and fell to his knees.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode. Somewhere far away, they all heard a deep, heavy noise. It sounded like a tremendous wheel slowly began to churn. Sam seemed to have entered an almost trance-like state. His words were calm and measured. What was the nunnery project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. Morphogenic field theory. Genetic field theory. Could humans use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was on the Gigantic and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. Building Q had been built to replicate exactly the interior of the Gigantic. 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones in the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers to the morphic field set and transport them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason she was placed on the Gigantic with the receiver like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Wherever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know that Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nishiki was killed. Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
The answer to that is easy. He knew because I knew. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside-down Y. Wait, I knew? What does he mean? Me? Like me as in the player? Make it break the fourth wall here? Oh, of course. NicoB. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream branches into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. What? I'm so fucking confused.
Where did she go? June, no, Akane. Where'd you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit. Freeze. Oh.
Santa's got a gun. Santa's got a gun.
Guess he picked up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace again. Though, wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Get up. Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
What's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking? Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out.
See ya. You're all about to die, though.
And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying.
See, this door still opens. Damn, well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem. What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what? Consider where we are. There can really be only be one thing Santa would do now.
No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through the door 9. There's the red.
Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 2... Blah, 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 blah. Is there any combination that'll work?
I'm really... I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking confused right now. Like, who is I? I is... I don't know. It's... I'm so confused by that. Like... So... Like, Akane was Junpei's fucking balls. I just don't understand. Where the hell did Akane go? Like, what is going on?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them ever again. She certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez. What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that. Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can look at what she was writing. Let's see.
Shit.
There's no other way. Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, it's just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, right, Lotus. You're not gonna be the sacrificial lamb here.
Yeah, you're right. Get out of my way, bitches.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
I would.
God damn it, you idiot! Well, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did. If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright? For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Huh?
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
That's right, I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You don't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
Oh, you're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lois. We can see you're about to cry.
Damn, you're about to get my boobs all wet and teary.
That being said, however, we might want to get out of here before we burn all to fiery hell.
However,
I doubt we'd be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I could not see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
oh yeah. That didn't really work out, did it?
No! What is this? Why? The door should be 9. It has to be 9. Then why? Why isn't it opening? Just to see, why don't we give it a shot? Give it a shot? Yes, that is what I said. Nope.
You're right.
It ain't opening. But it did open 9 years ago. It was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
Do you think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps. Shit, if we can't get through the door, we can't get out. Walls are way too high. There's no way we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end.
Hope you all enjoy the game, kids. Everybody dies. The end.
I was watching. I watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. So is it referring to like me, like the player? Start with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. The bomb had gone off the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him. We became one. Inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future. What? But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, the other was the future. Perhaps you could think of it as 2 movies showing it on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. So what, like Akane came from the past? And Jesus, I don't know what the hell's going on. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That's why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Nah, look at all the goofy kids. Hey, look at the chubby kid back there. Oh. Come on over here, that was my brother. Oh, he was screaming. Oh. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age. Come on, hurry! We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. Two of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry.
I wanna go home, she cried. I wanna go home.
Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It's been 2 hours since the Nunner game began. We were starting to fall apart. Just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake. Wait a minute. Wasn't Light one of Lotus's kids? No. I guess no. It can't be right now. Hello, everyone. Yes, could you come over here for a moment? He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down. We gathered around him. I have a little sister. She's very important to me. Right now, she's over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. Oh. Okay, I see Kane, and then that one chick with the ponytail looks like Lotus. There's some chubby kid, red hair kid, Santa, some other dude. In his hand, there were 9 4-leaf clovers. I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. My sister means a great deal to me, and I'd hoped that these would show her how much I care for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I bought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love. We have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know the leaves in the 4-leaf clover mean faith, love, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you and you understand, then I want each of you to have one of these. They're a promise between friends. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say. Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. You understand? When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before he was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer, opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 numbered 9s, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors.
The incinerator.
Before long, we found ourselves in the room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another 9, but this 9 was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape. What are we gonna do?
There aren't enough doors. Other doors.
Began to panic, as if things had gotten bad enough already.
Haha, take that, you little shits. Think you can win my game, do you? Warning, warning. Emergency incineration began. All incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Do it now, or I will punch you.
What?
What's happening? What did that thing say?
That didn't sound good.
My brother always swallowed and answered. I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burned. The black on the door says incinerator. My voice. My voice says incineration will start, and incineration means burn.
No!
Not me.
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. And then, hell yes!
I'm a secret.
Agent 7 has come to save the day with my big bright orange coat and my awesome muscles. Yeah, dude. I opened the wall, door opened, and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. Oh, yeah.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down to the hall. We came out into the other side of the door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those doors and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. Okay, wait, okay. This isn't a Kane then, is it? Brother, I'm so confused. Because this is the girl with the ponytail, right? I mean, okay, behind her. The other children who'd gone through door before us were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We looked across as many stairs as we could, kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized. Oh, where is it? Did I drop...
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Oh! Okay, this is a Kane. I'm sorry. Then I dropped it as we slid out. I had to go back, I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of it. Good lord. Oh, you really did like Jumpy, didn't you? I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected all the other areas of the ship. It hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a whirlwind as they ran past me up the staircase. Oh, I see. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It's just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs, in freedom...
Oh no, you don't, you little shit.
Oh god, it's the Oogie Boogie Man!
The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongu, Gentaro Hongu. 9 years later, we would call him Ace. Oh, how wonderful to see you decided to come back. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth. Come with me. We must continue the experiment. Hiya! I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and I broke into a run. I felt Hongu's hand close over my left wrist.
I said come with me!
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No, I don't want to. Let me go. Please let go of me.
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongu to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongu.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you.
He heaved on my arm and trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me, help! Somebody help me!
And suddenly,
Mikane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came 7 and Snake.
Mikane!
He cried my name again as if he leapt toward Hongu.
You came back!
I cried out.
Ha! You're too late, idiot!
Hongu threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number door. 9 door. Hongu stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongu. The cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongu glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed two bracelets. He moved them over the scanner panel. 2 asters appear on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the braces carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all, and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few months later... Double door slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9. Akane, are you okay? I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. The voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hangu?
Why not the other door?
What?
Then it started again.
Morning. It's me again. I'm the Angel of Death. Incineration's acknowledged. Incineration takes place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incineration immediately.
Holy shit, man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that's one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
Oh, now we're back to the present. Okay.
Starting.
Since I started the incinerator.
Oh, fuck me. Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What are you talking about? It's 9 years this, 9 years that. And it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. What in God's name are you talking about? You're not making any sense.
I'm sorry, Liz, we really don't have time to explain it right now. Promise I'll tell you everything once we're not dead.
But automatic incineration will take place in 17 minutes. Time flies when you're about to die. You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. You have to do something for me. 7, figure this out. What? Me. Just shut up and stop this thing. How the hell? There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago. Yeah, Liz isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her.
Wait.
Floor, it's moving.
What the hell?
What the hell is that?
What can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What else could I say, but... What is that? The floor opened, and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kinda did. There was a monitor and a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears pouring... Oh, fuck, and it's back to the girl now, right? I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, and even as more took their place, I forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Jimmy, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Automatic incineration will take place in... No, I'm just kidding. 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, that's gotta be important. What the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you gotta shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. This is bad. This is really bad. There's nothing on here. How are we supposed to do anything with it? Sure, just push buttons. I'm sure that'll...
Oh, well, at least it's on now. Oh, it's mine. No, it's, is this Sudoku? Is that what this is?
It's a screen, though.
What is this?
What the hell?
Looks like some sort of puzzle.
Is that Sudoku? I can fucking do that. I'm decent at Sudoku. It's got a bunch of numbers scattered across by 9 by 9 grid. Numbers range from 1 to 9.
Think we solved this puzzle? The incinerator will stop? Yeah, well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
An acceleration will take place in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes? Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them.
So she's getting this connection from Junpei. She's getting connection from him in the future or something? What the freaking nuts?
Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing? It was muffled and I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening evil face.
Hey, what are you doing?
Ah! Oh god, freaking face again. It was Hangu. How long had he been watching me?
Oh, I don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really, but I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on the machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hangu, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person. I hate you.
Oh my, how could you call a gentleman such a terrible myself such a terrible such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. Not quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see, I've even left you a way out.
Way out?
Did you hear me? All I like to do is solve that puzzle. Do that and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to lose it to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I've told you I'm a fair man. If you solve the puzzle, the verification function on the red will in turn activate. This experiment is to deliver valid results. There must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
Verification function of the red?
Oh, that's why he put those in there, so she could leave. Then I remembered. Before Hangu left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
So you do remember. Right now, there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Kane, what's your number?
Looked down at my left hand. Face on the bracelet showed a 5. Oh, she was 5 that time, instead of 6. Raised the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
Come on, damn it!
You're not one for listening, are you? Heard Hangu's muffled voice from across the room. I already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Well, why are you doing this?
You can never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't. I don't know how.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's going to be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Good lord, dude, you're fucking apeshit crazy.
Our acceleration will take place in 10 minutes. Better get the show on the road, people.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of maybe of what's happening here. Like, he says Santa said, I'm doing this to save Akane from 9 years ago. Because he knew that she had this connection with Junpei, and that Junpei was doing this puzzle at some point, right? So he saw that, so she told him maybe that, and then, so they set this up so that Junpei could solve this puzzle, and in turn send it back in time, because this was his destiny, I guess, in a way, like, which is kind of bananas. I don't know if that's really the case. It's sort of like what the hell is happening? I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the empty monitor.
I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating. My blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket, wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come to get back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. Held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane!
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up.
Seven and Los don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. I think Snake may have figured out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over... Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me, Akane? Say something. Fuck!
Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. Oh, yep. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly, like he was right there.
Jumpy?
I screamed as loud as I could. Immediately, I heard him call back.
Akane!
Jumpy? Wow, you sound a lot older.
I'm Jumpy from the future! I've come to save you! That's her, she's there.
Then that means...
Akane! Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am. How did you know?
Now I understand what Santa meant. Right, there's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister, save Akane. I think I get it now.
Our next series will take place in 7 minutes.
But he found a dead body in there. Who did he find in there? Alright?
Jumpy, we don't have time.
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve his puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Notre game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it. There's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurosaki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurosaki.
I must save her no matter what.
So our next series will take place in 6 minutes.
Jumpy?
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright?
Dude, this shit is fucking insane. This is like, what the hell is happening? So what if I didn't? I mean, would the fucking past change and it's like,
Oh god, I've created a time paradox. Boom. Promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes. Okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with feelings for him.
alright, time to get to work, Junpei.
Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Get out of my way, bitch!
Hey, what are you?
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Los, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. Now, if I'm looking at this right, I'm going to need to fill in all the empty squares with other numbers from 1 to 9.
It is, it's fucking Sudoku! I know I could do this!
Can't use the same two numbers in a vertical horizontal. The same has to go for a 3x3 square with thick lines around. That means I need to put different numbers in the horizontal and vertical rows, as well as the 3x3. Thank God I used to play a lot of Sudoku on my iPhone. I guess the rules here.
Alright, bring it on. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem. Yeah! Junpei time! Stop. It's Junpei time.
What the hell? Why is it upside down? Oh, come on. Don't fucking bullshit. Are you kidding me? I can't do it upside down. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. I can't fucking do this upside down. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna hurt my head. Yes. 2 plus 4 plus 5, 7 plus 8. That gives you, I don't know. That hurt my head. I still had to turn over a little bit.
Yes! Thank God this wasn't timed. Otherwise I totally would have been fucked. So that took me like 10 minutes. That's it. Got it. Did you get it?
Yes, I did. I solved it. Well, I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I got everything you did. Now I just have to press enter.
What the hell are you waiting for? Push it.
Okay, I will.
I hit the enter key. Emergency shutdown command has been acknowledged. Incineration system has been shut down. Thank God. Alright, well, have a good one.
Jumpy,
What's wrong?
it worked. It worked. The incinerator shut down. It worked.
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, much strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. While I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Phew.
Can't quite believe I did that.
But I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. Oh wait, maybe I should push enter now. No, I have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. Need to tell Akane. Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were two braces Hongu had left behind.
Now.
Well, 7 Lows don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, you bitches. Are you okay?
Oh, shut it. Right. Okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off.
So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait. My consideration will take place in 90 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping? Motherfucker!
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just did it again, and again, and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off.
What the hell is going on?
I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. Perfect.
So why the fuck is this thing stopping?
Automatic incineration will take place in 60 seconds.
Oh, balls. Wait, of course. So these numbers under the puzzle mean 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake Clover, me 7 Lotus. Then door 9. No, that's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Squee out. Seek a door that carries a Q. Holy shit, of course. Wait, I thought it looked more like a G, but whatever.
We have to
Then we have to put the right number into the red and...
Our segregation will take place in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get into the door! Run! Oh, shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope I can trust... They can trust me on this one or we all fought! Alright, no time to explain. Just go! Go! Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it, damn it! Hurry!
Automatic incineration will take place in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Open!
The grate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank the sweet baby Jesus. Thank God there was just a few of us left in here. That was fortunate. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Just go! Hurry! We got only 9 seconds before the door closes. Go! Come on, guys, move it! Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still got to find the dead. Oh, wait, right. We're all about to fucking die. I forgot about the pink skull. Stupid pink skull head. Oh, God.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh? Good lord. Man, that guy can sure laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. I guess Snake probably can't see the sky, but he sure can feel the fresh air. I just want to take a nap.
Connie, can you hear me?
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing.
Woohoo, bitches, I'm free.
The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Connie!
Owie!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms. So what the hell? Like, oh, so this is like some fucking time paradox or something? Like, what is this? This is really ridiculous. Like, so originally they thought she was dead, and then the member 7 says he's like, oh, my head starts hurting, and like, because now it's starting to like change, like the past is starting to change or something, right? And then, but like June was alive in this time period, you know? So like, but Seven remembered her dying. Did Stana not remember it that way? I don't.
Oh, Owie!
Oh, Owie!
Connie!
Buried my face in his chest and cried again. Cried and cried and cried. Steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. But when I passed through the door, my bracelet had begun to count down to death. I looked away from him and he looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance. It took me only a moment to get to it and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hangu had dropped in the scanner panel. That was it. Phew. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective we called Seven, 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned, and stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run to Hangu again. Oh, that damn it. That was Aoi saying that, not me. Damn it. I was right, it was time to get moving. Mention of Hangu seemed to jar Seven and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. Took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom! To sweet freedom!
Up and up and up. Man, these stairs go on forever. Thing is out here. No wonder we're running so hard.
My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear.
God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. It's gonna be nice being in an ending where I don't fucking die. Is someone talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why did it open?
Yeah, all of 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2, 4 plus 28, and that makes our digital route 8. Shouldn't have opened.
It's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? What? Why?
You're the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Bases?
Yeah. What are the two numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes for 0 through 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going this pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the number of digits are all the same. So I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
A is 17, I is 18, I is 19.
A is 20, I is 11, is L is 21, M is 22.
Oh, sorry guys, this has been a long video for me. If you haven't noticed, I've been doing this non-stop for like 5 hours. Because I'm an idiot. I don't know. I wanted to see this to the end. All the way through, but good lord. My voice is so, this just mops the floor with that last video. Last one was like 2 hours. This is 5 hours. And it's 27. Oh, it was 24. P is 25.
Yeah, and what comes after that?
Q! As in Queen!
26.
What does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q, a fucking lowercase q. Oh, bitches and hoes.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know why I was... Yeah, sorry. Just put it another way. You could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
And time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time.
Can't stop me now, everybody gonna not die now.
Come on, legs, there can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Like a Junpei riding up a flight of stairs. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coal dragon. Finally. Oh shit, that's right, we're out in the middle of the ocean. And the fish ship's sinking. Uh-oh.
Phew.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, man. You're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it. Before NicoB loses his voice.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Just do it for fuck's sake! Open the fucking... Please do it!
Please say that before my voice goes bleh.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door. But you're the only one thing that's standing between me and my freedom. And even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Owie's. He gave a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. All because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. Oh man, why do I have to row the boat? Finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the fair outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone. Over, Owie whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over.
Or was it? Or was it?
Dun dun dun. Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This is only a prologue. It's what would happen in 9 years.
Wow, I'm gonna have to get a lot of money to be able to make a fucking replica of that ship. Thank God I have a photographic memory, I guess. And a whole bunch of inheritance.
Yes, finally, air! Thanks, sweet God. Gah, damn, that sun's bright. I barely see anything. Oh, God, man, this doesn't look quite like... Wait. No way. You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Where the fuck are we? This is the building in the Nevada desert. Oh my god.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my God, this whole time we were in Building Q, we weren't ever gonna sink. Huh, isn't that funny? Wait a minute, then what was that thing at the beginning of the game where I saw an explosion on the ship? Wait, was that explosion from... What's his face? What's their face? Why was there water pouring in the freaking thing then?
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. How the hell did... Yeah, where did water come from, then? I don't think I've ever been in so happy to see the sunrise.
Huh?
Did you hear something fall? Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Right, our bracelets.
Guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these things. Let's see what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it, there's nothing else. It even looks like a detonator. I knew it! There was never a detonator to begin with. I fucking called it, I knew it.
Oh, figures. Akane, good lord. Why didn't you just tell me about this shit? I could have played a game of Sudoku and wouldn't have been like the same thing, right?
Jumpy.
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind.
Man, was that really the end, though? Come on, I want to see him and Akane get giggity or something, right? I didn't get an explanation for why she kept passing out all the time, though. Is there something else after this? Because otherwise I'm going to be really confused. Sorry, no, I'm not talking about. I'm just letting my voice, just giving it a break. What was that one down there? Is that Junpei and Kane? I recognize that picture. Like Junpei got the shit kicked out of him. Come on, baby, give me something. Okay, good.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh, come on, this is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It's just for the end of elementary school. Junpei and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town. Sun slowly setting. Okay, so I guess this is what that picture's from.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
Oh god. Because for me, it feels like I feel like a fucking blowfish, and I also can't see out of my right eye, and I think a few teeth are missing, and I think I'm also having turtle bleeding.
Looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Just be grinning.
Ow, 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 ow.
See, I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders jumping. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I could just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I'd do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition, and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Well, anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! Yeah, bitches, get out of my way. This is so fun. This is so awesome. Driving is so great when there's nothing around. And there's just speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, alright? I didn't survive a fucking incinerator just to die here. This car even jumps a little. I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, alright? Suck it up. I saved everybody's ass here. Alright, I haven't saved the past. I saved the past and the future. I'm a time-traveling police officer, mofo.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Why did we save you?
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and Six are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
We gotta hurry if you want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Okay, so I guess they just got out of there.
How the hell did June get out of there?
So was she the one who kept throwing the gas grenades?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Oh goddamn! She doesn't have to drive so fast. Okay, now I understand too. The thinking for a second. The freaking back when in the other ending where the Zero was like, no, the game's over. No, it's not for you. You didn't fail. Or you didn't lose. I lost or something because it wasn't able to recreate that one moment, I guess. I mean, a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It's a couple of hours after we run to the junior high students. They've been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Oh my god, Jesus. When we saw what they were doing, Junpei ran up to them furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
And he jumped on them.
I'll save you, kitty. Mr. Kitty.
He quickly scooped out the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me, officer, please. You have to come with me.
Policeman and I headed back to the hill. I love when Junpei looks there. All we found was Junpei sprawled on the ground, his face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth after where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good. Except I didn't. I didn't actually hurt anybody. They just kind of threw me around like a rag doll. And then proceeded to punch me in the face.
Was it what they were doing to the kitty?
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders. Our first semester, remember? Oh, the bunny.
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground, tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. Then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbit. I couldn't forgive him for that. So, I went apeshit crazy. There's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gintaro Hongu. Why did he create the Nonri project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Well, why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume.
That's justice, bitch. Yes. Calm down, Seven. No, I'm sorry. This just feels so good. Feels so good. Still in the trunk, I assume.
Yeah, he is still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. Which makes me wonder, where the hell did Hangu go after this? I mean, Seven knew about what happened, right? Then where the hell did Hangu go? Like, and how did June find him? I mean, I'm guessing he didn't stay as CEO of Pharmaceutical, right? Maybe they couldn't find proof that he did this thing, I don't know. I was able to have a little chat with the old man. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. It looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought that if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expression of others.
That's it?
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you're looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness. I think that's enough out of you, pal.
Time for the tape to go back on.
Wait, hold on a second. I've got to go tinky. No!
Alright, so what's your second question? You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Oh, somebody's a little nosy.
Shut up, you dirty slut. Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago after I escaped from that gigantic, I kept going after Hangu on my own. Oh, here we go. Here we go! I love freaking... I love answers, baby. My own, hoping I'd catch him when we finally slipped up. Over the course of my investigations, I learned more about the gigantic. I also found out about Gordane and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who couldn't melt at room temperature?
You kidding me? Sounds like Hangu has something to say. Alright, fine. I'll let you talk, but
You gotta behave. What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
Nah.
I was really bummed too, but it was kind of cool looking, I guess. I'm not really sure what it was, but it made it. I smoked it up real good.
Now research turned it... Oh, it did. I thought it looked like a mandrake, yeah.
That it was a member of the genus Mandragora of this family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. Ah! I used that extract to create Sopril. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly. God, I know, I'm totally awesome, right? Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going
back on, Hangu.
Oh god, it reminds me back of the old... The rest of my questions could wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What is this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Fuck! Wait, which one is it? Pull out his pocket and shoved arm. Oh, it's his arm. Fuck me. Okay, it was the other people, other way around. Junpei is handing her something. She pulled out something in his pocket and shoved his arm toward me. His hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit his palm.
Junpei, are you sure it's for you, doll?
Oh, yeah, the lady at the shop said that. It means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
What? That's, oh man. Oh, man.
He, sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah. I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Oh, well, you know, after June, we're gonna get to see each other too much.
Hey, after June, I get it.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools then. Just thought, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just can't get over his funny his face looks. That's his laugh.
So I just wanted to give this to you.
He sounds like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes, head of tribe. This is this doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Yeah.
So I give this, it me, so we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
Reached out my hand and picked up the doll gently.
Don't drop though, because it might hurt me.
Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face, and I fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Jumpy, I'll never forget you. I promise.
She looked straight into my eyes and just said 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. Last gold rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in warm light of evening, just the two of us, leaning against one another, shoulder to shoulder. Sunset, and we still didn't leave. Watching in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on.
There's still another thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. What's to do with June Nakane? 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now, as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the Morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then... how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it.
That's yeah.
Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all.
It's a time paradox.
There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You looked satisfied. No way. You couldn't.
Hey, look, over there. There's somebody next to the road. Huh?
What?
Oh, snap, that's a leg, isn't it?
What the? What the freaking?
What the hell? Hey, baby, go on my way.
Aren't you the Egyptian? How do you even know what hitchhiking is?
Just around her, through her gaze as the Nevada sun pounded on her head, the desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. Not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What? No, don't end it there. What? Yay, I did it. I got all the endings. Woohoo! Okay, what? What was that at the end there? Ah. No, we never figured out what was up with June, though. That's what I don't get. You guys were bringing it up, too, didn't you? Like, you guys brought up, like, oh, yeah, it's a bit of a spoiler or something about why June keeps passing out. Was she just faking it, then? So she... I don't get that. And then also, okay, and also the Egyptian thing at the end. The fact she's fucking hitchhiking. Come on, she's an Egyptian queen or something. Why was she out in the desert? I mean, why did they found her on like the... You say you found her on the ship. I mean, what was she doing out in the middle of the desert now? And then, did she, like, get out of the coffin? When did he find the freaking coffin? I thought he found it, like, a long time ago. And, and then, I don't know, like, we're getting an answer to some of that. Is that, and like the sequel, fuck me, I don't know. I was also hoping to see Junpei and June kind of like get back together at the end or something, you know? Let's give each other a hug. You know, that's always, I'm a sucker for the sappy, warm ending like that. So don't judge me. I love it. All right, it's a great kind of closure. Fuck though, that was is there anything else I'm like confused about? Like, I don't know. If I think about it more, I probably will have more shit to think about. Like, I'll be confused about. So okay, that time paradox thing at the end was, I didn't really also get it. He suggests that Seven lied about it or something. Like, I didn't really get that. Was he in on it or something? Was that it? Maybe he was actually in on it from the start, like with Santa. But then that would be ridiculous, because then he would, or he'd forgot. Maybe he did actually forget about it. Do we understand? Figure out how he got his head hurt? I don't know. I am a bit confused with it. This wasn't quite as a neat ending as I had hoped it would be. Like, not everything was totally explained. But I suppose that's, I don't know, it makes sense. But I don't know, the whole time paradoxing with June and the past or something like that. That was kind of bananas for me. That was like what the hell? Like, I mean, it got really very, I don't know, sort of fantastical there at the end. You know, I don't mind that, but it was just like, kind of like, what the hell? Everything's just sort of, you know, based on reality for the most part, aside from the stories about this morphogenic thing. But I suppose the genetic thing. But I guess they had to have some sort of resolution to that as well. Damn though, I really wish that they showed at least Kane and Junpei in the end or something. At least shown Akane. Was it Akane that was dressed in that suit and threw the gas things? Now that I think about it, there may have been a few indications that she was Zero. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier. Close the window. Then it happened.
Hey, Jumpy, it's me, Akane. You remember? Your old childhood friend from 9 years ago? Hey, how's it going?
Oh my god, who are you? What do you want from me?
I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Hey, you like my outfit? I got it for $10 at Walmart. I thought it was funny because it made me look like a Martian.
Whoever you are, I don't have any money. Just take what you want and leave.
I'm sorry, this mess is making it hard to hear what you're saying. Oh, look what else I got at Walmart. These cool-looking cans. Oh, I dropped one. Oopsie.
Nah, I can't think of anything. Anyway, God. Okay, so seriously, guys, this video, recording, I'm at now 5 hours 47 minutes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a bad idea.
But Nico, why didn't you just stop in the middle of it and come back to it later?
I don't know, because I thought I didn't realize it was gonna be this fucking long. Even though I probably should have seen it coming. But God damn, I don't know. I want to keep going with it. I want to see where I really was into it. And this wouldn't have been so difficult if it wasn't for the fact I had to talk all the way through, and so my voice is just kind of gone. Much more so than even before. Damn though, that was a great game though. I really did enjoy it. I did think the ending was a little convoluted. I'm still a bit confused by it. If you guys have like, maybe you got things better more than I did or something, you can help explain some of these things, I would really appreciate it, because I really would love to understand it better. But yeah, I mean, God, this was a great series. I had a lot of great characters. It was great to do voices for them. I just love Seven. Seven was the man. I love Seven. He's so awesome. I love doing his voice too. Hell yeah. Seven's the man. Aha. He gets all the bitches. But yeah, this was great. I'm really glad I decided to play this game. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play as much as I did. Let's Cry. I called it a Let's Cry. It wasn't really. I thought it was gonna be more of a horror game. But it was probably more of a Let's Play. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Like for if you did. Subscribe now and help boy this LP where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. My voice is fucking gone now. Oh my god.
Ugh. 6-hour video. It's a bad idea. Anyway.
Until next time, guys. Stay classy.